Hello, Purvis High School. Part of the election process of Student Council each year is requiring all candidates, except for class representatives, to deliver a campaign speech to the student body. Class representatives are selected through a faculty panel separately. Freshman officers are elected in the fall. You, the student body, need to know what motivates these candidates to run for student government so you can make an educated decision when casting your ballot. I ask that you respectfully listen to these candidates as they speak. It takes great courage to speak to the entire student body, and many of these students have squashed personal fears of public speaking because they truly want to represent you and Purvis High School. Without further ado, our first candidate to speak today is running for Sophomore Vice President. Please welcome Mary Catherine Coughlin.
How many people do you see every day that don't feel like they belong? I want to change this. I want to make a PHS a place where all feel welcomed. I want to encourage students to take a part in the clubs and events for all students. I want everyone to feel they belong. I would like to fix this by seeing a club fair in August where students can find out about each club and can ask questions. My responsibility, if I am elected sophomore class vice president, is to work along the president and rest of the student council to be a voice for all. I help with the community pep rally, Veteran Day breakfast, and any other events we do. I was freshman vice president. I'm a Forest General Spirit Girl, and I help with VBS and the younger kids at my church. I'm a very good listener, leader, and I am very involved. I see a PHS where all students are involved and feel like they belong. If you vote me, Mary Catherine Coughlin, your sophomore class vice president, you can see a PHS the way I see it.
My name is Andy Robertson, and I'm running for the position of sophomore class president. I've come here in front of each of you today to ask if you've ever felt as if you didn't have a say in things happening in our school. Like you didn't have the power to stand up and say something without the fear of being ignored. Well, today I'm here to tell you that I want to be your voice. I want to assure you I will work hard on your behalf, listening to your ideas and doing everything in my power to make this school the best that it can be. As class president, I would be required to have skills such as leadership, responsibility, and organization. I feel as if I have exemplified these in many ways. For example, during my last year at Purvis High School, I have been involved in many activities. I've played basketball and softball, spent time in Renaissance Club, and served as your freshman class president. Through the committees and clubs I'm involved in, I was able to help organize and work many events at the school, such as the Necessity Drive for the Homeless and a Veterans Day breakfast. This next school year, if you select me as your sophomore class president, I would like to work closer with the clubs in our school so that we aren't working against each other and can complete larger projects together. As a school, I would also like to see a tutoring program implemented in a way that could help the success rates of our peers. Above all else, as a responsible and organized student, I feel as if I'd be the perfect person to listen to your concerns and voice them to the student body so that we can make the school a more comfortable and successful environment. School is a place where you should be able to come and find positivity, education, and inspiration. I want to bring this to life the best way I know how, listening and taking action. I value each of y'all's opinions and want to please each one of you in the way that we can conduct events at Purvis High School. I want to work together to make our stamp on the school and community. If you choose me as sophomore class president, I promise to continue to fight for the things that are important to you, no matter how big or small they may be.
My name is Haley Kirby, and I am running for junior vice president. I can assure everyone that I will work hard to make Purvis a better environment, and to listen to your ideas and do everything in my power to make this school the best I can. The future depends on our ability to work together and to have cooperation with our ideas to make improvement. You can all count on me to attend every meeting and be a good leader. I've been in Beta for 4 years, cheering at Purvis High School, and been the student council vice president my freshman and sophomore year. My vision for PHS is for everyone to feel they have a purpose at our school. As vice president, I would be determined to do my best, listen to not only my peers, but the president of the junior class, and be determined to make changes to our school. I believe I can fulfill this role and encourage you all to vote me, Haley Kirby, as your junior vice president.
I'm Katie Carroll, and I'm running for the position of junior class president. Every day I come to Purvis High School and I see potential. I see potential here for a great school with smart kids where students can thrive in their own way. I want that potential to become a reality. I realized that I would hold many different responsibilities as president of my class. For example, fundraising, cleaning our school, planning out an awesome prom, and most importantly, making the last few years of high school some to remember for my class. I wish to see more activity in the future with more involvement from our students. I'd like our ACT scores and GPAs to skyrocket. I feel like I could accomplish all of these tasks with my open mind and determination to make Purvis the best that it can possibly be. I know that I can take on the responsibilities that come with the job with my leadership skills that I have learned from being an officer of Student Council, Junior Civitan, and Beta Club in previous years. I value the closeness of our students as well. I have a vision of Purvis becoming the most open and close that it has ever been, and I want us to stick together and make memories together because here we're family, and I want my vision of Purvis to become your reality. Vote me, Katie Carroll, for your junior class president.
Good afternoon. I'm Rebecca Williams, and I am running for the position of Senior Class Vice President. Have you left your mark on Purvis High School? If not, I would love to be the person that helps you do so. As the captain of the PHS Dazzlers dance team, active member at First Baptist Church of Purvis, and the distinguished young woman of Lamar County, I, Rebecca Williams, want to ensure that the senior class of 2020 leaves their legacy on Purvis for generations to come. Considering senior year is just around the corner, the light at the end of the tunnel is becoming ever so clear, and graduation is only a year away. Before we graduate, though, there are a few things that we must do. One of those is build up our community service hours. Part of leaving your mark on Purvis requires that, and there are many easy ways that we can do so. We can work up our hours by cleaning up our own campus, tutoring our own peers, or even just going down to the upper and lower elementaries to read books to the students. Having been the head of the Teacher and Student of the Month and the pep rally committees for the past year has given me a direct line of contact to every single teacher on this campus, and I intend to use that contact to help you reach your goals and your community service hours. I want to see the legacy of the class of 2020 be one of positivity, involvement, inclusiveness, and so much more. I, along with the senior class president, will work hard to make sure every voice is accounted for, every opinion is considered, and every senior's vision is seen in every meeting and event that we are a part of. So one last time I ask you, seniors, have you left your mark on Purvis High School? Have you let this school leave your mark on you? Vote me, Rebecca Williams, as the senior class vice president, and let me help you leave your legacy on Purvis High School. Thank you.
I am Tyler Garrison, and I am running for the position of Senior Class President. As many of you know, senior year is an extremely important and memorable year of high school. We will order our senior supplies, look for college choices, and even apply for scholarships and our senior class trip. I know senior year may be a little chaotic, but with me as your president, I will help organize everything and keep it as smooth as possible. I see the responsibilities of the president as working closely with the student council and staff. The primary duties of the class president is to work with classmates to resolve problems and inform school leaders and the student council of these ideas. The president also has the responsibility of leading class meetings and organizing student activities and events. I'm a very helpful and hardworking person with a lot of self-discipline and integrity. Being highly active in clubs and basketball has given me leadership skills, and those skills and experience will make me a more efficient candidate for the office of president. My vision is to help improve the great school that we call ours. These are some of the best years of our lives, and we do not need to take them for granted. I value faith, trust, integrity, hard work, leadership, and most of all, believing in God. You should vote Tyler Garrison as your senior class president. Thank you.
Good morning, Purvis High School students. I, Neely Grover, am running for the position of Student Council Reporter. Do you want to see Purvis High students and organizations in the spotlight even more for all of their great accomplishments throughout the year? I certainly would. As your student council reporter, I want to help highlight all of the great successes of our school. In my past years at Purvis High School, I have had the privilege of being involved in student council, on the Renaissance team, the Beta Club, and the yearbook staff. While participating in these, I have been exposed to what goes on throughout our campus. I believe that because of my involvement, I have learned to put others before myself and to see people for their special and unique qualities and abilities. Being student council, class representative my freshman and sophomore year, and reporter last year, I gained the responsibility and work ethic it takes in order to hold a leading role in our school. After being a part of the yearbook staff for 3 years, I have grasped advanced abilities in writing and reporting. I believe with these contributing factors, I want to continue my role in student council as the student body reporter. My vision for next year is to serve even more as a connection between the community newspapers, television news outlets, and social media to provide accurate and positive information about all student achievements at PHS. We are a school full of diversity and talent. I believe each person's accomplishments deserve recognition by everyone. If I am elected as the student council reporter, I will do my best to identify as many student victories as possible. I hope you will vote me, Neely Grover, as the 2019-2020 student body reporter. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Gabrielle Addison, and I'm running for the position of student body secretary. I have a vision for Purvis High School. My vision is to create a more positive atmosphere on campus. My goal is to make your thoughts and concerns known. I ask that you help me do that by voting for me, Gabrielle Addison, for your student body secretary. My responsibilities as your student body secretary would be to take notes and ideas from student council and from you, the student body. I would be a middleman, a voice for you to the rest of the officers and administration. I feel that we're lucky to have an outstanding administration at PHS, and each year new activities are added to get everyone involved. As a part of your student council, I would work to encourage more student involvement in these campus activities. Each morning we casually start our day with the slogan, "It's a good day to be Tornado." If you vote me to be on your student council, we would work to make that mantra a reality. Thank you.
How many of you are done with this school year? With our minds on summer break, how could we possibly start thinking about the next year, right? Well, as we end this year and take a mental break for a few months, I would like to ask all of you to think of at least one change that you would like to implement for next year at Purvis High School. My name is Maggie Cagle, and I am running for Student Body Vice President. My hope is that I can help bring about some of the changes that you would like to see. As the daughter of a staff member, I have literally grown up at Purvis High School, and in the past 11 years, I've seen a lot of changes on campus. Students, teachers, and even principals have come and gone, but the needs of the student body have not changed all that much. We all need to feel like we matter, and we all need to be seen and heard by our peers, our teachers, and our administrators. I have a great working relationship with our teachers and administration, and a good understanding of how it all works together to make this campus run smoothly. I'm ready to hear your concerns for our campus and work for those who can set things in motion. I could take this time and tell you all about myself and what qualifies me to be in this position, but the position isn't about me. It's about how I can help you. And I hope that you all have a safe and restful summer, but before we get out, I hope that you can vote me, Maggie Hagel, as your Vice President.
Good morning, Purvis High. I'm Tyler Ferguson, and I'm running for your student body president. The responsibilities of the president position are to lead the student body in the right direction and be a voice for the student body as a whole. Another responsibility of mine would be to help facilitate the student council to make tough decisions. Over the past 5 years, I have served on the student council at Purvis, whether it be at the middle school or the high school. Every year, I lead the planning of our homecoming community pep rally and many other things. As student body president, I have some ideas I believe that would help the student body. One idea is that student body officers and class presidents meet up once a month in a location that will be told to all of the student body, and we will be open for questions throughout activity period or wherever that may be. And we'll be open for questions, and we will have the answers that you need. Another idea would be for a peer tutoring system to be set up where students who excel in certain subjects could sign up and volunteer to tutor students who need a little bit of help in those subjects. I feel qualified for this position because I served as your student body vice president until January, when I was called up as student body president due to our former president transferring schools. My visions for PHS are simple: for students to be able to come to this school and enjoy being here, and for other people to be able to want to come to our campus because it's such a great place. I would love to create ways that students can be involved in more activities, and I value family, faith, close friends, and honesty. I believe good morals and honesty will take you as far in life as you will let them. I think you should vote me, Tyler Ferguson, to be your 2019-2020 student body president, because I will not stop working hard until we achieve our goal of making PHS an even greater place than it already is. Thank you.
All right, Purvis High School, you've heard the candidates today. Now it's your turn to make the decision of who you would like to see in office. Remember, the purpose of Student Council is to be your voice at Purvis High. That's one commonality that I heard throughout all of the speeches that were given today, was that they all desire to be your voice to make changes at Purvis High. If you have concerns, please talk to them. Elections will be next Tuesday, April 30th. From 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Ballots will be sent to student email accounts. If you do not receive a ballot through your student email account, please see me in the library and I'll be glad to help you. Thank you very much, and as always, it's a great day to be a Purvis Tornado.